Alright guys, we're back into GreedFall. We're investigating the murder of uh, Giusepp's ex-fiance and my former friend here that was betraying us apparently, from what they're trying to tell us.
May the earth always carry you. You must be happy to be back home.
Not mad about it, but got to figure out how to, guessing this way here. This is right way, then we're gonna cut left here. Try to get that indigo off. How about this? Move it over there. Goes there. We gotta investigate the visitor's house and question the captain's guard. Alright. So we're gonna travel here. Here.
It looks like a heavy object left some marks on the floor. It must have been Furkan's coffer, but someone took it.
Which is unfortunate that I suck at survival. Now we're gonna travel here.
Hello, Captain. Do you remember the nature scientist who lived in our village? Furkan.
Yes. We found his body in the forest.
We want to know what happened to him. What can you tell us about his death?
He was assassinated the same time your chief was killed. Troubling times. My men found the body in the woods. We didn't have the time to carry out a proper investigation.
You don't know who killed him?
Suspicions pointed to an islander, given all that had happened. He was found with a stone dagger in his back.
It wouldn't be the first time someone used our weapons to cast blame.
Granted, but your people were furious about their chief's death. We thought them out for vengeance.
There was nothing else?
The affair was quickly sorted. Relations were strained with your people then.
When did you last see Furkan?
Just minutes after the chief's death. If he'd got there sooner, he could have saved him. He went into a rage, seeing the chief dead. We had to toss him out.
And after that?
No. The guards said he marched back from where he'd come. I don't know where he was headed. We found the body a few days later. Why do you care so much about his fate? My condolences.
Furkan's expedition was financed by Kurnaz. Did you know?
Kurnaz? The General? No. The General has no authority here. Certainly not. I answer to Governor Buren, and him alone.
We were captured within a stone's throw of your fort.
I knew nothing about that. No orders, no requests.
Who was Furkan's correspondence addressed to? Do you know?
The mail officer died recently. I'm not sure he'd have even known. All letters are considered private. We respect privacy.
We'll leave you to your duties, Captain. Goodbye.
Goodbye, young people.
Seemed to be like a missing conversation there. And I'm still missing Sybil, which obviously affects. Okay, I guess we're. Oh, let's see here. Interrogates doctor. Oh yeah. Let's interrogate the doctor. It affects this quest because she's not saying things that I can't hear.
Hello, Doctor.
You again. What do you want from me?
Do you remember a nature scientist from the Alliance who lived in our village? His name was Furkan.
Of course I do. We spoke on occasion. I was sad to hear of his death.
We were told that he was found by soldiers in the woods. Did you examine the body by chance?
I didn't perform a complete autopsy, but yes, I examined it. I found it odd that we found his corpse so soon after the death of your chief.
Could you share with us what you discovered?
Well, someone left an obsidian dagger in his back, but that wound had caused little blood loss. In fact, I'm certain that it was planted to hide another wound that was far deeper and the true cause of his death. It was a round wound that had no relation to the kind made with a blade. I dug into it and discovered a bullet.
People from my village don't use firearms. I doubt they would even know how to use one.
I suspect that he was killed by one of the colonists, but I've no idea who. In any case, the dagger was clearly planted to cast suspicions on your people.
I'm just talking.
I reported my findings to him at the time. It's my duty. But don't hold it against him to have not shared all he knew. Since the death of your chief, he has been hard-pressed to bring back a semblance of peace, without much success.
I understand, but we are still going to have a word with him. He knows the colonists in the region. He must have some suspects. I'll leave you to your work. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Kind of annoying not being able to select her. Good. Talk to her, we're good.
Hello, Captain. The fort doctor told us the dagger was not the cause of death. It was a bullet.
She told me as much.
Why didn't you tell us? Was it one of your men?
Of course no. Listen, your friend chose a bad time to be killed. The details would have just added to the mystery. My men weren't responsible for that death. I interrogated them myself more than once.
You dissimulated facts, leading us to suspect our people were responsible. You wanted to avoid conflict, but you've only raised suspicions. Why not just tell the truth?
I'm sorry, I should have told you everything. Suspicions are all I have, no proof. A soldier was asking questions about Furkan just before his death. The general may have sent him, I don't know.
Where is he now?
He deserted just after, which seems suspicious, but I had no proof. I asked around, but no one really knew or liked him. He disappeared as suddenly as he came. He may have left some things in the dormitory. You're welcome to take a look.
We'll leave you to your duties, Captain. Goodbye.
Goodbye, young people.
At this point, I think I'm going to need people of survival for like clues. I think Tail has survival. But I think the only other one I have is Nolan, not here. There. So, okay. 40. We have craftsmanship. We have survival. Okay, so that's good. Diplomacy. Alchemy, which I don't need. Oh. There she is. Finally. Put her out of the rotation for the... Yeah, nice. Okay, so... You have stealth. So, you go dock. There we go. Okay. I was wondering why I couldn't have her to the party earlier, but let's go towards... Is this a dormitory? It's a storeroom. Quarters, captain's quarters. Oh, this is dormitory. Okay. And, hold on. Party. Stealth? I don't need stealth. Not right now. Can I have one for survival, right? I've got mechanisms, but no fucking survival. I guess I'll stick with 2. What's my talents up to? Just a chance. That's unfortunate. That's better than nothing.
I doubt that Furkan ever spent time here. He was a civilian.
I hate the smell of this sort of place. However, it is best to leave no stone unturned.
A letter. To the man the captain spoke to us about.
An order to assassinate Furkan and recover his research on your people. How insane! Furkan was killed for his work.
Could it be from Kornaz? He was upset he wasn't receiving new reports.
It's probable he's involved, but he didn't write this letter.
Who did?
I intend to find out. We know which ship the assassin took. We should be able to find and question him. We also found a key. It must open Furkan's coffer.
He kept his research there.
Where could it be?
The assassin must have left it at the fort. We need to keep looking.
Not gonna read that. That's pretty much what it said. Real quick, just double check. Yep, nothing else. Yep. That's it. Here we go. Down here. I don't think we're gonna have the same kind of survival success rolls, but we'll give it a shot.
What a bunch of baubles. We just need to rummage through it and find your friend's things, Safia.
Yes, but discretion is called for. The captain said this place was off limits to us.
I know that coffer over there. It's the one Furkan owned.
Use key. That's a decent little sword there. There's this journal. We'll take everything.
Furkan wrote to Kurnaz. He seems concerned about how his research was being used. The precision of Kurnaz's inquiries on any sickness that affects you surprised him.
Kornaz was perfecting his plan to use smallpox against us.
Furkan regretted collaborating and stopped sending updates, despite threats. He was concerned about his cousin Baran, who thought he was in danger.
That confirms our suspicions after seeing the warehouse.
He cared greatly about your tribe, you in particular. He felt indirectly responsible for your kidnapping. He mentions your chief. Furkan wanted to stop him from going to the fort. He hoped to save him.
Poor Furkan. He had no idea what his mission would require. When he realized, he resisted to the end. He was a true friend.
I feel the same way. He was naive, but he loved you and your people.
He even tried to save our chief. He was a good man. Did you read the part about you, Safia? He hoped you'd find his research and take it to safety, away from the vultures who would use it.
He mentioned the great library in Yuxantis. He remembered my dream. I'm sure he was buried in the fort's common grave, but I'd like to do something to honor him, so he can rest in peace near your people who he dearly admired.
We build a cairn when there's no body to return to the earth.
That would be marvelous, especially if your people could forgive him. He unwittingly betrayed them, but tried to fix it, choosing to die rather than aid your enemies.
For that, we need to convince Armal he's mistaken.
Okay, I'm not reading all that. Okay, will there be a confrontation outside? Let's see. Not so far. Good journal. Why do they look like they wanted to go? Maps. So, yeah, we're gonna fast travel here. definitely need to get a cape for crafting. Or survival, not crafting. Just going off the mini-map, not paying any attention. The big screen here. Keep taking wrong turns, apparently. Okay, let's go forward here a little bit.
You should have remained in those foreign lands since you so love their people.
You got a problem,
Take
bro?
this then.
To start shit.
Ah, a dreg dead.
We found out what happened to Furkan.
He may have been naive, but he was no traitor.
I'm listening.
We learned how Furkan died. Our people had nothing to do with it. A Renoixa was sent to steal his research and kill him. After the murder, he disguised his crime to blame us.
The people in the fort believed him?
They wanted more than anything to avoid stirring up trouble.
Thank you for telling me. But it doesn't prove Furkan's innocence.
On the continent, we learned that an evil man, General Gurnas, financed Furkan's voyage. In exchange, he shared his findings on our people.
The research led to your capture, did it not?
I don't think so. Furkan stopped sending anything a long time ago.
Despite threats to his family. It's the reason he was killed.
Furkan was naive and didn't realize the research could be used against us. He saw the danger and resisted to his last breath.
But still, I remember him going to the fort with papers.
He wrote to his family, asking them to resist.
When Minan left the village to hold those in the fort accountable, Furkan followed him. He wanted to stop him. He had a bad feeling, but Minan was too far ahead and Furkan too late. There was nothing he could do. He wanted to save him.
On his way back to the village, he was killed. Being distraught made him easy prey.
Then he wasn't implicated in Minan's death.
He was trying to save him.
I called Furkan a criminal, when he was the opposite. He had faults, but did not deserve my slander.
Safia would like to say goodbye to him with a proper funeral, and to build a cairn in his memory.
He loved your people. Performing an island rite seems appropriate. I would be honored to participate.
No, I can't. I stained his memory. But I still hold him responsible for your capture. It would be wrong.
Furkan was naive and put his fate too readily in a wicked man. Who here is not prone to such an error? Once he discovered the truth, he tried to redeem himself, even giving his own life.
I agree. I will make amends for my mistake and speak with my clan. I will come to the ceremony at Furkan's cairn. I was wrong to doubt him.
Thank you, Amal.
I will try to convince the others to join us.
I will perform the rite at the waterfall outside the camp.
Meet you there.
Okay, so pick a map here. Okay, so we're gonna definitely go by that, but let's stick with the quest that we're on. That's going to I don't know who Darren is. I think that's his mom. It's a weird name. But each their own. No? Okay, so we gotta go by okay. I don't see how I get through. Oh, no, I gotta go this way.
You're
Okay.
in very strange company.
Slana, Morrigan, I am so happy to see that you have recovered.
We are all so happy to see you again. I have heard that you have brought us a remedy.
Yes, in a way, but this remedy takes effect before you are affected by the sickness. It is more like a ritual of protection, if you prefer. But it must be performed on all of us. The sickness that it shields us from has already taken Sheta and certainly many other islanders.
I will help the clans Donigada spread the news throughout the island. I promise this in memory of our friend. And also because it is what my father would have wanted.
Your father was the best of masters. I miss him greatly.
We all miss him. He was a good man.
Everything happened so quickly during our capture that we did not have the time to honor his memory.
Okay. So I need to head this way. Yes. Am I going through here? No. No, where's the okay. Travel here. Because that went the wrong way. Yeah, we're gonna keep our party for now. I need to head over here. That is, what's that at?
Join us or leave.
You guys are getting real confrontational how they talk to me. Okay, so let's head this way. And I think this way? No, opposite way. Does he have? Probably have something to say, right? No? Okay.
May each of these stones remind those who pass here of the good man that was Furkan. He was a friend to our people, for whom he ultimately gave his life. May the earth welcome him warmly, and may he return to the source of all spirits.
Rest in peace, my friend. You whom I loved. I will miss you, just as I've missed you all these years. Thank you for conducting this rite for Furkan. I was very touched. And thank you for being here. I'm sure it would have meant a lot to him.
I injured the memory of a friend. It was only right that I should ask his forgiveness.
I didn't like Furkan very much, but what Armal told me made me realize that my suspicions were wrong. It is right that I should be by your side today to honor a friend of the clan.
And now all that's left is to find the one responsible.
When we return to Gakan, we can search for the assassin.
Thank you for all that you've done. I will cherish this memory for as long as I live.
Let's see here. Party. Skills. Right. Is that better than okay, well, now it's more expensive. We're gonna pass on that. There, you can put on here that. Oh, yeah, I got those. What's this one? Ah, yeah, why not? Attributes. 10 talents. Now, if I put one in there, there we go. And I think with if I have Nolan with me, that'll be another 2. So that's close to a max out. See here. No, that's what I need to do. Got 4 skills. Did I already upgrade this? No. Not. Oh, nope. Getting a little button happy here. Guess crack up his perception to get up his what you call it, crit chance. Is at 219. skills. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, don't post in their strength. What's her? What about 274? Yeah. Skills. Go. Let's see if she at. Yeah, we're gonna put it in strength. I think she's obviously buff right now, but it'll help with her crit damage at least. Let's see what I'm at. Yeah, I buffed. It's 123, it's 326. Yeah. So, let's see here. Journal. Yep. See map. Easiest way to go is here.
Hello? Are you the Donegad of the Donea X-Regal?
Yes, and you must be the child who returned. I was told that some called you Vridanger.
Many words have been spoken about you, and of your missing master, and of your friend, Nilan. We would be happy to have you by our side to protect and guide our clan. Do you have any news for us? We were Black Algs before joining this new clan.
We suffered greatly from the raids, just as the Shining Scales did.
It's been said that they took our people to the continent, and that you were also there. Did you see any of them?
We crossed paths with many islanders there, including some from your clan. Nilan stayed with them to help. I returned not only to reunite with my clan, but also to bring a remedy for all our people. Certain Renaigse, lions, want to eliminate all of us using a terrible sickness that kills in only a few days. It spreads very easily, through ordinary cloth that has been in contact with someone sick.
That's horrible. Can't they fight honorably?
Some of them can, but these lions want to spare themselves the trouble of bloodshed.
You said that you brought back a remedy.
Yes, it is more like a protective ritual. It requires certain ingredients that we brought with us. I will teach you how to duplicate it because there won't be enough. I will perform this ritual on you, then you will need to perform it on others in turn so that everyone will be protected.
And so now we are protected. This ritual is not overly complex.
The ingredients may be more difficult to find, but do not worry. We will make them.
Thank you. Be sure to spread the message to all the Donegada as quickly as possible.
It will be done. We are protecting our people thanks to you. Have you already spoken to Mev?
Yes. You should speak to her as well. Her voice carries far on the island.
I will go and find her. Thank you.
It is said that the clans of the Renaigse are at war with each other too. Is it true?
You have very strange friends.
The Gnomes seaside are said to trade with the foreigners.
Well, that's really fucking rude to my people. Starting to piss me off.
My child, every time I see you, my heart feels lighter. Do you need anything?
We gave the Donegada the ingredients and explained the method. Hopefully everyone on the island will be protected soon.
You're a great Donegad, my son. I'm so proud of you. Despite everything you've gone through, you still look after your people.
I'm just doing what I was taught. Look after our land and our people, as Mev and Toflan showed me.
Mev has finished gathering the ingredients for her ritual. She is now in the cave not far from the village, by the waterfall. So many of our people have died. She wanted to honor them and make sure they were returned to the earth. She told me that this would help you find her. The hen ab Kennedeblad, or Klebanidao are Hawayalam. Frag kom dawed and oide. She also left me this seed, saying that you would need it.
Thanks, Mother. I must leave you for now.
Of course. But come back to see me. I've missed you so.
So I have a bad feeling about what Mev is doing. Let's see. So she's up here. So I'm going to... Up here?
It is said that the clans of the Renaigse are at war with each other.
Yeah.
Is it true? Lions are cunning and ferocious, but we'll defeat them.
I must carry some messages to the village of the King of the Ranidas.
Don't like him sneezing there.
Intend to fight alongside us?
Do they already have the sickness?
According to the indications given by my mother, that's where we'll find Mev, the Tier Nahar. I need to figure out how to open this door.
Not that way. So...
Water has been inscribed here.
Water stone.
Here is the word Earth.
Fascinating. I thought your people were unfamiliar with writing.
That's true. It's not writing in the sense that you understand it. But the stone may be inscribed with symbols in our sacred language that only the Donegada are able to understand. This stone bears the symbol of fire.
So I'm guessing... Got something... Get by there, it must have been past 3 seconds, please. So, water?
This stone bears the word wind. This stone is dedicated to life. The word death is inscribed on this stone.
So, let's look at that again here. So all I got is what it says water. The river is flowed is poured. So wind and fire. So which one is wind? One of these two. One of these three, I guess.
This stone bears the word wind.
Okay.
I must not have touched them in the right order.
So water. So water, life, wind, fire. Okay, so board would be life, right? Yeah.
Here is the word earth.
Wait. No, we need wind now. So that would be this one. There we go.
Incredible. The door has opened. The design of your sacred sites reminds me of the Astrian civilization, while still remaining specific to your lands.
Now please excuse me, this is a sacred place. I must continue on by myself.
Don't love, but you know, we are more than capable. Let's breath of earth. Let's rebind this here. What do we got here? What's this one here? Toxic worm. You know what, screw it. We're gonna do Oh. So we're just kind of go with the guess here. Was for. Can that run?
Adir Nahar.
Quetoy. Eto ridden ga. On the negada men, yoang, shantamen lat. Es komen kam to ata garantam, evoglendag. Redum en bomarosi. Samar saya leendesa.
I do mer up.
Quai borade em abulstam. Avatir. Atoyament da wiem da nesenesem. Atoya vreg da farnas för. And da vaust tirto.
Ande vaurst tirto.
And da veost tirto. Da gombior den es sisa gechriot kaeron ked.
Ex reu don ken.
Esquat da rebem olay. I guess go on. Ad loredar tate orid. Doig mo echte. Nas ankenam da uscanti e marui san estradido. I see that you still enjoy the company of foreigners, while our people paid dearly the price of their arrival to our island.
I am sorry, dear Nahar, but these are my friends. They are not like the other Renaigse.
I hope so. What happened to the apprentice and the warrior?
Nilan stayed on the continent to take care of our people that are stranded there. As for Sheda,
I sense your pain. She's dead, isn't she? And the worst Tirsi.
yes. She was taken by a terrible sickness that we do not know here.
Is that what you wanted to talk to me about?
There is a group of lions on the continent, led by a man who dreams of becoming emperor. A sort of chief of many nations. This man will stop at nothing to achieve his goals. And he believes that he will obtain what he wants by eradicating our people in order to claim victory for himself. He wants to use the sickness that killed Sheda for this. It's partly for that reason that I returned as soon as I could. To warn you, and to bring back a remedy with me. Or more precisely, a protective ritual.
You have done well. I am happy that my teachings went with you. Despite what you suffered, you taught first to protect your people. We will help you teach this protective ritual to all the villages of the island, to stop this man from eliminating our people. But if he is as ambitious as you say, then he will certainly think up a new plan.
I would also appreciate your advice on another subject. We were all witness to the brutal awakening of a guardian on the continent. The chief of a clan of refugees from our island attempted to bond with the lands to defend her own. But she transformed immediately and entered into a terrible rage, attacking both her own people and her enemies indiscriminately.
The spirit of the continent must be full of anger. It must feel betrayed, and demonstrates this sentiment through its guardians.
This is what we thought as well. But this metamorphosis was seen by Kurnas, the chief of the lions who dreams of becoming emperor over all. And he slew the guardian that we saw and started performing experiments in order to create more, forcing our people to bond with the land. He seemed to want to use these guardians for his war, and blame our people for all the destruction he would wreak.
The Guardians are emanations of the protectors of the Earth, not weapons to be used against others in battle. And our people could become the target of all of the nations on the continent if they accuse us of the destruction. What you're telling me is troublesome, Bridengar. I'm afraid that you must return to those faraway lands to stop this man from making us a part of his war. You must try to discover his plans in order to foil them. And you must enter into communion with the continent, since this man plans on using its powers in his war.
Won't I be in danger of transforming as well?
Do not bond to the continent under any circumstance. It is too powerful and too furious. But using a variation of the ritual of the Anatella sphere on the remains of one of these guardians, you should be able to feel what they felt. You must go to the place where the guardian was transformed to do this. You must pour this potion on a part of its body. Then drink an infusion that you must make with these herbs to enter a trance. For a few moments, you will commune with the spirit of this distant isle. And what it will teach you could save us all.
Thank you, Mev. Thank you for this counsel.
I know I am asking a great deal from you. Returning to this continent after having found a way back here must be hard. But I believe that the survival of our people depends on it. Try to find your friend Nilan as well. You will need his help in order to accomplish all of these things. And he can help you with the ritual. I also am afraid that if left on his own, he might fall prey to his tempestuous temperament. Go, Vridinger. And it is I who thanks you.
My timer did come up there. We're gonna check out this gear I just got. Is this any better? Yeah, yes it is. Cause I was at 20 and 15, so yeah, 20 and 30 is better. We're gonna call the video there, and we see here. Check out the journal real quick. Oh yeah. We're gonna say bottom bomb and then we're gonna put back. But all that will start in the next video. I appreciate you guys coming out. We'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one.